Hi there, so I'm Fiona and I've just bought myself a 28k Singer sewing machine. I've never restored sewing machines before, never even touched them. I've got a modern John Lewis machine, so a Janome, but I just love the look of the Singers, so I picked this one up for a bargain, so I thought I'd give it a go trying to restore it. So I've taken off the front faceplate here, you can just see that if I bring it down. So here I've taken the plate off. This is the plate that's come off. It's a really pretty grapevine design. So I'm going to try and clean this up because it's a little bit grubby, and I've seen some examples out there that are really pretty and shiny. So that's what I'm going to try and do now. I apologise for any squealing in the background. That's my 2-year-old son who is watching the TV and is obviously wanting to make his debut by running through in the background. What I've bought to clean up the plate is Peak. Going by a lot of information that I found on the internet and a lot of reviews, this is one of the cleaners that is recommended, so that's what I'm going to try out today. This is a brand new tube, just so that you know what kind of equipment I've got. I've got a very soft long bristle brush for generally cleaning all parts of the machine. I've got an old toothbrush, I think that's very handy. I've also got an old paintbrush that I don't use anymore, which is quite a hard brush, so I think it'll be able to get into like all the fine details on the plate. And I also have an old cloth here just for wiping off any excess and maybe polishing right at the end. So I'm going to pop my rubber gloves on. I have quite sensitive skin, so even if it's not not needed, I always tend to put rubber gloves on. So I'm just going to open the tube and pierce the end of it with the reverse end of the top. There we go. And I'm just going to use a very tiny amount with my brush here. Hopefully you can see this on the video. So I'm just putting a tiny amount on because I'm not quite sure if it's going to be too abrasive or not. So I'm just going to very gently work that into the design. I don't want to be too harsh at this point because, like I say, I've never done this before, so I don't want to look like the whole thing's been gone over with wire wool. Just going to be very gentle with it. Seems to have got some dirt up on the brush, so I'm just going to wipe a little bit away and just see how it's looking compared to how it was. I have to say that, I mean, look at the cloth, that is doing the job. It doesn't look like it's like damaging the surface or anything. I can't see any scratches on there. I'm just going to keep rubbing this for a little while, just until basically the paste is all gone. And then, I mean, yeah, look at the dirt that's coming off. I mean, that's incredible. I wouldn't have even thought that it was that dirty. So it's doing a fantastic job. And again, I can't see any nasty abrasions. So it looks to be gentle enough, obviously, if you're gentle enough applying it. I mean, I don't know if you can see the difference in this area here that I've done. Just shining that in the light, you can see that it's coming up a lot cleaner. The dirt's come out of the engraving as well, or most of the engraving. So I'm going to carry on with that, and I'm going to take this as a before. So, you know, quite grubby inside those engravings there, and I'll show you the after when I've done it. Okay.